Okay. Glad to find a way to win. You know, it's never easy going on the road and winning this league, and it was great to find a way. You know, certainly a lot of plays that you look at and you say, hey, we can be better, I can be better. So those conversations will happen certainly, but great to find a way to win. Our defense was phenomenal tonight. Special teams was phenomenal. Run game was strong. You know, we just didn't convert enough third downs really to stay on the field and then turn some of those drives into points. So, take any questions you have.
Yeah, Kurt, D'Orlando Ledbetter, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. You know, how was it leaning on the run game for you all today? And then if you could discuss the touchdown pass to Drake.
Yeah, the run game was solid. You know, it was consistent. We got a lot of different looks from the Raiders and our O-line and our receivers, and the scheme handled it well. Our backs ran hard and you know, had some great runs. So we did lean on it, and they did a great job for us tonight. And then the touchdown, just the corner was aggressive and really was anticipating the slant there. And when Drake ran the double move, it was the right call. Great design by Zach. And Drake made a great play, you know, turn it into 6.
What do you call it when you turn the shoulder? I call it a pump fake, but
yeah.
Or is that still a pump fake?
I think it still lives in that pump fake world, D. I think you're good. Yeah. Shoulder shimmy.
Kirk,
yeah, right.
Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press. You go through a rough patch the last several weeks, and Raheem comes out emphatically and backs you tonight. You pull out a win, you throw your first touchdown pass in a few weeks, but he says to us, you know, we have to play better at the quarterback position. It's kind of the first time that we've heard him say that.
Sure.
Can you assess your play tonight, and would you say that you're starting to feel a little pressure as the Falcons remain in the playoff race?
Yeah, I think I do need to play better. I don't think that's a mystery. I think the last few weeks I would say, you know, I need to play better, and so, you know, that's Raheem says it, but it's stating the obvious. And you know, every week you kind of go through your process and you know, plan to go out there and play the very best you can, and so this week will be no different.
You had said last week in Minnesota that you were feeling more like yourself. How are you feeling tonight, just physically and I guess mentally?
Yeah, I think, you know, it was an interesting game. Just, you know, we got in some third downs where we needed to convert them. And, you know, whether it was a third and longer situation where they were big zone dropping, or, you know, a couple where we just didn't connect. But, you know, converting some of those third downs would have made a big difference in terms of staying on the field and being able to get a field goal or get points. And so, you know, those plays loomed large in terms of leaving points out there. So that's kind of how I view it.
There were some things, and Raheem said it also last week, that, you know, that were a lot better in the Minnesota game for you than maybe in previous games. Did you feel like this was a step in the right direction, or maybe a regression back to where it was?
You know, I think it's a little both. I think the interception at the start of the second half certainly was poor. You know, that's the part of you don't want to have it all. Defense did a great job standing up there, and then the special teams showed up such that, you know, it didn't end up hurting us, but you know, it still happened. You know, I think there was just those third downs where, you know, we'd love to be able to convert, stay on the field, and that's really where the body of work would have been in the past game, and you know, just weren't able to tonight.
Kirk, if I can piggyback off your response to my first question, where do you personally feel that you'd like to see your game improve on? What are you looking at that you see after a game like tonight and just the last 4 or 5 weeks? What are you focusing on?
I think it's always just decision making, you know, so that you're not putting the ball in harm's way, and not trying to be too aggressive. And I think that's really the key. Not you know, protecting the football.
Anything else?
Okay. Thank you.
Well, Kirk Cousins looking to turn the chapter, especially as the Falcons look to attempt to continue their route to a postseason spot. But it's going to take a lot of work, not just from Kirk Cousins, but the team's also going to need a little bit of help from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in order to do so. But winning out is order number 1.